Gave it a second life. I get to enjoy the crop trend without having spent any money. Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. So today's video is actually going to be a really good minimalism video because I've been feeling super inspired. I'm going to be upcycling a lot of clothes that I actually said I was going to declutter in previous videos. I just never got around time to like decluttering them in the donation box. So I'm actually going to be upcycling them. I've been feeling like super inspired. I've been going on Pinterest and looking at these like super cute outfits, especially because I've been shopping more at Atelier, and it just kind of gave me ideas about what I wanted to make. So I'm going to show you guys right now what I have. So I have some pieces here that I'm going to be upcycling, and actually this shirt that I'm wearing, I don't know if you guys recognize it. I upcycled this. This used to be my oversized tee that I used to film a lot with back in 2021, and I upcycled it and made it like this super cute like cropped top. And let me show you guys the stitching. So yeah, my mom, she has a sewing machine and I borrowed it, and I'm going to be setting up the sewing machine up here. You guys can see the sewing machine is right down over here. And I'm going to be upcycling my pieces, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to upcycle, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like after. So it's going to be like a little mini fashion show, which I think will be really fun. I'm not really going to show much b-roll of me sewing because I don't think that's very exciting. Who cares? But let me just show you guys this top, how cute this looks. So this is what it looks like. It's so freaking cute. It used to be oversized. It used to come down to like here. So I cut off this whole band, which I'm actually going to turn into a bandeau. So I'll show you guys what I have underneath here. So here I have like a little bralette, which is from American Eagle. I've been like really into these really cute little bralettes because you guys know that I got laser hair removal. So like now my underarms are hairless. My happy trail is hairless. So because of that, I feel a lot more confident with being able to wear these type of more, I guess, revealing clothes. Like I just show like my stomach off. Oh my gosh, yes. If I get too hot, I can take this off and just like a little bit breezy. Oh my gosh, it looks so freaking pretty. I originally was gonna do more of like this cut if you guys have seen on Pinterest, like that is really popular, like that style. But I don't know, I guess like, as a minimalist, I still like to keep it a little bit humble. So like slight crop, like extreme crop is really good, but I didn't want like the mini crop. That would have been too much. So that's what my outfit is looking like. I think I might learn how to make the holes in the thumbs because I've recently picked up some like Lulu pieces, and the Lulu pieces have like a thumb thing, which is like really cool, especially because here in Canada it's really cold. So I definitely wanted, you know, some cute. It's so freaking cute, guys. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, actually also my dad knows how to sew. My dad taught me how to sew because my dad's dad, like my grandpa, he used to make shoes. So sewing is really big in my family. That's one of the reasons why as a minimalist I never really gave up on fashion, because that stuff, it just runs in the blood. So yeah, I'm like super excited to like upcycle these clothes, guys. Like I'm here for it. I figured this would be really good inspo because like you guys know that I don't know, I just don't like being wasteful. Thinking about like clothes that are still in pretty good condition ending up in the landfill kind of makes me sad. I feel like if I can give it a second life, like another year or two of getting worn in a different style, like that's on trend, why not? So it's actually the pretty good thing about having oversized clothes is like you can turn it into something even smaller. But I think that if it was this and I try to go oversized, it wouldn't work. Okay, so these are the pieces that I'm actually going to be upcycling. So this one I actually already cropped, and I tried sewing it by hand before I went to my mom's to pick up the pieces. So you guys can see that by hand, it's very crude. It looks really bad. So I'm going to be taking the stitching out, and I'm actually going to correct it so that it is double stitched. So that piece, yes, that is going to be upcycled. I'm also going to be upcycling my Libra shirt. For my OG subscribers, you guys know this shirt is really old, but the material is so good. I just don't like how long it is, so I'm going to be cropping it as well because like I'm really into the crop vibe. So I just feel like instead of decluttering it, why don't I just like actually crop it? I'm going to be upcycling this too. I'm going to take off the tag. I cut off the tag already. You guys know that I hate the tags. They are super itchy. So I'm going to be taking this tag out and doing the restitch, which is like not a problem. That's really easy for me. And then I'm also going to take a crop. I'm going to cut this in half. And then the bottom half, I'm going to turn into a bandeau. So I can have a lot of bandeaus to wear with my sweaters, which I'll show you guys shortly. I'm also going to be cropping my Champion shirt from Costco. I want this to also be a crop top. So I'm going to cut that off. This one is extremely long. This is a men's, so that's why it doesn't fit. Like, this would go over my legs. Like it didn't look cute. So we're gonna be doing that. I also have this one that I said I was going to declutter. It's really good condition. I just didn't like the V-cut, so I'm going to see if I can actually alter that. I think I'm going to make it a straight cut. I don't like the V-cuts. It's not my style, so I'm going to see if I can hem that and make it maybe like a V-cut or like a flat, like a straight cut. I think that will look really good. And then I'm also going to crop it and then turn the bottom half into a bandeau. This one is also one, this is a really tight shirt, which was not my vibe when, you know, I was doing recovery, but now that I'm like much better weight, I want it to be fitted. Like I really want it to be tight because that will look really good as a crop top. I'm also going to be hemming my Aritzia. I trimmed it. It was too long, so you guys can see that it's still like in the raw hem, so I have to bring in the hem, so I'm super excited to do that. Then I also have another piece, another sweater. This sweater is super tight, which I don't like, so I'm really excited to turn this also into a crop. I'm going to crop this and then turn this into a bandeau. This is one sweater. Let me show you guys. I've actually already turned it into a crop. So it used to be like this, and then I measured how long I wanted it and I cut it. I'm going to hem this and make this a bandeau, and this top part is what the sweater is going to look like. So, and then I also have this one. You guys saw that I was going to declutter it, but then I realized like I could actually just turn it into like a crop, which I did. This is one of the first pieces that I cut. I did a really bad job. The crop is way too short. It's a little bit on the skimpy side, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Like sometimes that's what happens, is trial and error. So yeah, this one is really cropped. I have to wear this with a bandeau, and I'm just gonna finish the hemline. So it is the next day. I have gone ham on sewing the hell out of all of my pieces. I have so many pieces that I'm going to be showing you guys. They're all like the super cute cropped. Hang on, just a moment for the armpit. Oh, she's hairless. So yeah, this is my outfit, and I'm going to be showing you guys the pieces that I hemmed. I hemmed quite a bit. So I have this piece here, which is so freaking cute. It's like a high collar and it's cropped, which I will show you guys in a sec. I also ended up hemming this. This used to be my pajama shirt that you guys have probably seen in my relaxing vlogs, and it's really good quality. I was like, I don't want to wear this as a pajama. I actually want to wear this as an actual shirt. So yeah, I'm not wearing any makeup because obviously if you guys sew, you know that when you're trying the clothes on and off, you don't want your makeup to smear on it. I made that mistake when I first started. I started getting it on my like collar, and like ain't nobody got time for that, especially when you have to take it on and off to do adjustments. So that is what she looks like. It is super cute. I cut off quite a bit, and so what I'm wearing underneath is just like a fitted shirt. I love the drop. I kind of went different drops on these. I didn't want them all to be the same drop, although the majority of them are this cut. I think this cut is really flattering because it has like enough length for the chest, but still has like a slight drop. If you're wondering what this like from the armpit length, no, 20 centimeters, about 9 inches. So it is still kind of modest, but still kind of like playful. Ta-da! Okay, the next one that I have is this one. This is my Champion in the ash white. This one has the longest drop out of all of them. This was actually the first one that I did. I had also calculated from the armpit all the way down to here, which is still the 20 inches, but as you can see that it's oversized. I did not account for the fact that my armpit isn't where my armpit is, so the drop ended up being lower. I don't mind. I think it's really nice. I even still had cut off quite the substantial amount of band from the bottom. It's a men's medium, so it still ended up being really cute. So this one is the most modest out of all of them. This one has like the deepest drop, but like I don't mind. I used to have to like roll up the bottom, and that was so annoying. So the fact that it looks like this, like it's really cute. This one I can just wear as is. It's like just like a short-ish crop. It's like a very modest crop, which is really nice. Ta-da! So this one is a slightly fitted shirt. This one is from 50%, so this is from Taiwan. This is a much older shirt. As you can see, the material is a little bit thinner, and it's a little bit more fitted. This is from my eating disorder days. That's why she's a bit more fitted, and I never wore it since I started recovery, but I guess I hung on to it just because like the quality is really good. So I think now I'm like in a place where I don't mind it being slightly fitted. I love how like I'm really good at making the slight slope, which is really good because like, you know, it accents like the female form, which I think is like really lovely. Okay, and this was one that you guys have probably seen on my Instagram. This one is my minimalist shirt. I love, love, love this shirt. I almost declutter it just because it is on the tighter side, but because like right now I'm really into these tight crop tops, it actually works. I had completely forgotten that I had decluttered this. I put it in my decluttering box and I just so happened to remember it was there. So I went back and I grabbed it. This is one of the first prototypes. I tried cropping this, or I cropped this last year. So that's why she's already cropped. I don't know the dimensions of this at the time. I just eyeballed it, but yeah, I'm guessing it's probably a similar 20-inch. Yeah, I based a lot of the models off of what I did with this one. Okay, and here's the next one. So this one is from Uniqlo, and this one is super fitted. I also gave this one the same drop, which is 20, but because it is higher up in the armpit, it is a lot higher. Old, it is very, very old, but the quality is amazing. It hasn't pilled. Well, I mean, I haven't really worn it since I recovered. It is a little bit more fitted, but I think that I'm in a much healthier place than I was when I recovered. When I was in that state of mind, I couldn't wear fitted clothes without triggering myself. So, but now, like, I'm in a much healthier place. I'm really happy. My weight is really stable. I have a much better relationship with my body. So me putting this on doesn't trigger me. Okay, and here we go with the next one. This one is my most cropped out of all of them. This one is the most true to crop, I guess you would say. I did not calculate this properly. This little piece here, I don't know why I was like, let's go with 8 inches. So it's like really small. So it is one of those more like, I guess you like on Pinterest where you see those like sweater crops where it's like it's the ultra crop. So this is an ultra crop. So I mean, like, I'm not mad. Like, it actually ended up turning out really cute. I kind of wanted an ultra crop, so I think that that is fine. It actually looks really nice. I think it's really good to just kind of throw over if like I'm wearing like my bodysuit and it's cold. I can just like throw this on and like it looks really good. I was originally gonna declutter this, as you guys saw in my videos, because like I was just so tired of like the font here in the front. So yeah, I needed some practice on cropping these, so that's why I used this one first, because I was like, if I mess this one up, it's okay. I was gonna declutter this one anyway. Gave it a second life. I get to enjoy the crop trend without having spent any money. I have 2 pieces here. I figured I'd just kill it off in one shot. So let's take a look at the top first. So the top, I've mentioned, it was my pajama shirt, even though I bought it intended to wear as a regular shirt, but it was just so like oversized and it was so long. It was a men's medium, came down to here. It looked so sloppy, and obviously I'm not gonna wear that in public, so I wore it as a pajama shirt, but I really, really like it a lot. It's really high grade, like the cotton, everything doesn't pill. So I was like, I'm gonna upcycle this and turn it into a regular shirt, and I'm so glad that I did. It looks so cute. Okay, so let's look at the leggings. So the leggings, I ended up making these, like, let me show you guys. So yeah, they were a lot longer. They kind of went over my foot, and I didn't really like that. So I'm like really into the crop style right now. So I figured I was gonna do the same thing with pants. So I brought them in and I hemmed the line, if you can see, which is really good, because if you don't, it'll start to fray. So I'll just flip it on the inside. It looks so freaking good. If you're wondering what these are the TNA Chill. The colorway is maybe not the most flattering of colorways. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I love me a beige colorway, but this beige tone is way too close to my skin. It looks like I'm not wearing pants. Like, guys, like, I'm aware. I know it looks like I'm not wearing pants. It is not a flattering shade. So needless to say, I haven't really worn it that much as I would have liked. When I wear this with like my beige tops and my beige bottom, it's like I look like a naked mole rat. Okay, let's go put on the other one. Okay, and here we go with the last one that I cropped. So this one, I only gave it 1 stitch down the center, so maybe that's why it flares out a little bit. I actually like that. I know that it might look kind of weird because normally these are supposed to be like a little bit more fitted like that, but the flare just gives a little some. So that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, like this. So this is what I meant, guys. Like, as much as I love me a monochrome look, beige on beige, especially with these pads, it looks so bad. But let's ignore the pants for the time being. Let's just focus on the upper part. So yeah, let's focus on the sweater. So the sweater, I'm extremely happy with how it came out. This was, I think, the second one that I tried cropping. Like, I really wanted to partake in the trend where it was like the cropped sweater with the high waister and then like the gold chain. So I was like, let's go for the sweater. I didn't want to like partake in the trend, and maybe I didn't really like it, so I wasn't gonna go out and buy one. But I had this one was also really long and really awkward fitting. Like, the length of this was really awkward. Like, it had like a really low drop, and I was like, I don't like it. I barely ever wore it, so I was like, let's partake in the trend by upcycling a sweater. So that's what I did. So yeah, and there you guys have it. I hope that this could have been some inspo to upcycle your clothes, give things a second life. Cause you know what? I like a frugal move. You know, I always talk about, you know, be smart with your money, and maybe you want to partake in a trend, but I don't really think that decluttering your entire closet to buy new pieces is the smartest way to go. You definitely can shop the trend in your own closet, and if you're handy, you could definitely take up a sewing machine or a needle and thread and give it a whirl. And if not, I've seen Amber Scholl, she glues her clothes together with glue 3000s. You could definitely give that a try. But yeah, thank you so much for having come along, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Inspo to kind of like upsell to